Once upon a time, the infinite and eternal Trinity, known as God, spoke all things into existence, and he declared his creation good. Afterward, he created humanity in his image, and these favored creatures he declared very good. In those early days, humanity enjoyed a perfect relationship with God. They walked in God's presence, fully experiencing God's goodness and love. They were joyful and without need, spending their days exploring the beautiful world around them. God enjoyed their freedom and gave them only one limitation. You may do anything you please, but do not seek to be my equal in glory or might. Humanity didn't dream of challenging God, for why would they? Until an angel came to them. You see, this angel was beautiful and talented, more so than his siblings, and thought himself to be the greatest of them all, perhaps even greater than God himself. His pride, mingled with his jealousy, darkened his heart, for he was jealous of humanity, God's favorites, and he came to them in darkness. He whispered to humanity, God merely fears that you will realize that you don't need him. You can be like him. You can create your own glory. So, humanity, in their weakness, broke the one command God gave them. They sought to be his equal, and they fell. Filled with sorrow and anger at this betrayal, God came to them. To the fallen angel, he lamented, because you have done this, you are cursed and cast from my side. The fallen angel fled into the world to nurse his broken pride, bitterness, and hate. To this day, he is known as Satan, Prince of Lies, ever seeking to hurt God's heart by turning more of his beloved humans away from him. Grieving, God turned to humanity. By your actions, you have created a barrier between you and me. No longer can I walk among you as before. Your souls are stained by your desire to be greater than me, and you have been cursed. From now on, your life will be more difficult, full of suffering, brokenness, culminating in death. While once this beautiful creation was only an expression of my goodness, now it has been tainted by your pride, and evil has been introduced to it. Only God's sorrow was greater than his anger, so even in judgment, he showed mercy. I will always love you, and one day I will send a Redeemer to make all things right between us. Time passed, and humanity continued to wander further from God. Their desire to be equal to God multiplied into wickedness, violence, hatred, and all manner of evil. While once they walked beside God, now they walked far from him. And God mourned all that was lost.